How you doing?
Good morning, how are you?
All right.
Looking for something special?
No, just kind of looking around.
Okay.
I saw your ad.
Look yourself up.
Oh, got some.
That's all costume stuff.
Is it? How much you asking for some of this stuff?
Well, buy more.
Buy more. Buy more cheaper.
It's Tom Lewis and Patrick Kentley. We talked a lot about Kentley on day number one. Not as much.
I'll buy a couple of these. That one's for my daughter. Let me throw these to the side. Actually, how much you asking for that piece right there?
Which one? The brooch or the whole getup?
Yeah.
Well, you know a little bit more about this stuff than I do. So, what's all this?
That's JCPenney's. I'll put it to the side, and maybe I could just make you.
Yeah, bundle up. Sure.
Make you an offer.
You don't see any real gold that I'm missing, right?
Nah, dude.
The rings are all.
The rings aren't.
Yeah.
If you want, I got the. You could hit the thing.
Good morning.
Yeah, they're just popping. So. These razors from Oakley.
Those are original M frames.
That's crazy.
And I need prescription now, so I can't wear them.
Mark McGuire glasses. Kind of cool.
Those are all.
Okay, guys, did you see that? I actually missed that item right there, and I should not have put it back. So I'm gonna play the rest of the video. I actually went back and picked them up. They're right here. Those are the razors, right there. The Mark McGuire razors that I just said, hey, those are cool, Oakleys. Put them back down, didn't pick them up. Should have picked them up the first time. Be on the lookout for this because these things can be worth a lot of money. All right, let me get back to the video. Kind of cool.
Those are all empty.
Are they? Okay. I'm just asking for the bobblehead.
Probably $5. That's all right. Leave it there. I'll get it. Yeah. Doesn't have a good combination.
So what are you thinking for all this right here?
Work with me. You know this stuff a little more than I do.
Usually some of the stuff goes for like $2 to $3. You know, if you go to a thrift store or something like that. I don't know.
Make me a good offer.
So.
$20 for all that?
Would you go? I tell you, would you go 20 for all this with the bobblehead?
Sure.
That work?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what else I look around.
Yeah. Put on. There you go.
Yeah.
World-class coaches, created with your goals in mind. Play more and play better with Golf Pass. Try 7 days free. Ready to tee it up?
How many got there?
We got you covered. With over 3,000 courses, and even more inventory to choose from. Make your selection from over 9,000 courses fee-free. Just download the app and book now.
That's a DVD player, and that's the mount that goes between the headrest and the back seat.
A little bit of 27 minutes away from third round coverage of the 18th Pebble Beach Pro-Am right here on Golf Channel. Jordan Speed, second consecutive week with a chance to win. Jumpstart this comeback. Starts out at 115 with Daniel Berger and Henrik Norlander. The first tee is Akshay Bhatia, the teenager. Good start to this season.
How much you asking for these guys?
14. Give me $1 each.
Okay.
I like that he's trying to dig it out and earn it. It's nice that you get a sponsor's invitation, but he went to Monday, qualified at 9, made a cut. For the education of the team, professional. Yeah, repetitions.
Did you want this jersey too, or did you just? You don't want it.
It's got a smile quiet and the best left-hander in the world.
25 hats in there. How much for these? What you're holding? $2. All 5.
He just needs to
You're adding this up, right?
5 and 10.
And the next 5
And then the hats are a quarter times 25 is how much? Let's go.
what needs to be done.
What? The 25 hats at a quarter each is,
Gave it a good record here.
I'm not good at math in the
let's
morning.
see.
He likes it.
Okay.
Granddaughter for him to watch.
So if there were $1 each, it'd be 25 bucks. A quarter of that is
I already don't know how he plays against
750?
within the
Oh, we got?
625.
625, thank you.
Pair of 69s.
Thank you.
Yep. So this is all you have right here? And
That's it.
you don't have anything else?
That's it.
Cal Ripken. Ripken.
And the 48th in the world.
Is that part of the dirt? For the dust?
I guess so, yeah.
How much you asking for this guy?
Not too much.
Actually, he failures for guys. I think that was his
Probably 5 for that one.
How much?
5?
not
Yeah.
making a single pass.
You can check. I don't know what's worth these days.
Make the weekend.
I got a couple of bows.
Yeah.
So I'm at
So we're at how much?
20 for this.
Yeah.
You said $1 each,
Okay.
and then
2, 4, 24.
24. Okay. That works.
How's it going? Okay. What did I tell you on the watch? 5 and 5? And
This was 5, but I don't know if it's about 2 of it.
okay.
So that's 7 over here.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know about this one.
You want these two?
Yeah.
How much
did it say?
It says $1 and 5. Yeah, that's fine. So we're at 8.
Yep.
And we'll make it 9. And probably 5 for that. So 14.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Hope you sell it all.
Some, yes.
Got a change for you right there. 20,
Okay.
I think that's 24. Make sure.
194.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Pretty accessible.
Okay guys, I am heading over to this estate sale. Actually, it was a yard sale, a garage sale actually, that I went to this past Saturday, and picked up a couple of items. I think I spent like 24 bucks there. And when I was editing the video, I noticed an item that I should have picked up. It was in my hands. I was gonna go back in and pick it up after I made my bundle, and I totally forgot. Was editing the video last night and saw this item, looked it up on eBay, and the guy wanted 40 bucks for it, and it sells for over 300 and something dollars. I sent him an email last night. He sent me an email this morning saying he still had the item. I'm heading over there right now to pick it up for 40 bucks. I'll let you see what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bring the cameras in. I'm gonna try, but I should have picked this up the first time. So if you ever see one of these, make sure to pick it up. All right, I'm gonna cut to the video and let's see what I get. Okay guys, this is the haul from today. This is what I got. Let me kind of give you the rundown. I'm not gonna go through everything because I just wanna focus on a couple of feature points. So the first time around I went to that yard sale, I went and picked up a bunch of, actually I picked up this Cal Ripken card and a bobblehead, which I already sold. It's not in this video. I picked up this cross, which is made in Italy. This is something I'm probably going to keep for myself and hang on my wall. Also picked up this other cross, which I'm going to keep. I don't think it's resellable because it has a missing chip piece here. So I don't think anyone's going to buy it. Also picked up a bunch of costume jewelry just to focus on a couple of pieces. I thought this was really unique. I have to check. I think it might actually be sterling silver, and I don't know if these little pieces are ivory. It's very old. It's actually missing one piece. I have the other, actually missing two pieces. These little guys right here. So I'd probably take these out. If this is sterling silver, I would just use it as scrap. But I thought that was pretty cool. It's really unique and old. Really cool piece. And the rest is just costume jewelry. It's just a bunch of junk, but usually what I do is I try to bundle everything. Now the costume jewelry, the first time around, I got everything in this packet here. Nothing too special, a couple of brooches. Thought this was kind of cool, this little snail shell. I think it has a 14K layering around it, so that's a nice piece. Few rings. I thought this was 14 karat, but it's 14 karat electroplated, so it's not worth anything. These are sterling silver, which are really nice, so I'd probably resell these. I don't think I'd use them as scrape or scrap. So first time around, these are the items that I did get here, but what I really wanted to focus on was when I was looking through this yard sale, I came across these guys right here, and I looked at them and I didn't think anything of them. And when I was editing the video, I came home and started to do the comps on these guys, and I realized that these things, even though they're old and I find them ugly, they're worth some money. So I emailed the guy back and I asked him, hey, do you still have the Oakley razors? He said yes. We set up an appointment. I went back and I purchased these, and he also sold me the rest of his costume jewelry. I paid $65 for all of this stuff right here. $65 for this, and this was 20, the first time around was 24 for these guys, along with the bobblehead that I just recently sold. But let me focus on these Oakleys right here. It has 2 layers, so you can swap out the lens. So these usually run from either 200 to 300 bucks depending on what it is, but these ones are kind of unique. They have like a tigered layer or lining, and I haven't seen too many of them. Plus it also has a case and another lens, so sometimes these can fetch up to 300 bucks. So if you do see these, pick them up. I didn't know, so that's why I went back. It seems like a lot of other people didn't know because he still had it, but good item to look out for. One other thing that I wanted to show you is that he gave me all of these watches. Usually I hate watches. I don't like dealing with them because they're not worth a lot of money, and half the time they don't work and you got to replace the battery. So I tend to stay away from them. The only time I will pick up a watch, I'll definitely look at the watches, but the only time I'll pick up a watch is I look for this little, look at the back to see if it's stainless steel, made in China, made in Hong Kong, things to that extent. If it's a really high-end name, I'll definitely pick it up if it's cheap. But when I was going through these watches and I didn't notice the first time, and that's why you should be aware and always look out for, take your time when you go into these sales, if you do have time, and really go through and be thorough. Because this watch right here, it says 14 karat gold on it. So what you could do with this watch, you could basically take out all the inside and you could scrap this case right here because it's 14 karat. How many grams it is, I don't know, maybe 2 grams, but still you start building a pile of 14K gold, and then when you have enough, you go and sell it and you make a nice little profit. But always look out for the back end of these to see if it says 14K, 18K, because it's good for scrape or scrap. Keep getting scrape, scrap, I don't know, same thing. You know what I mean. But you start building a pile, and then when you have enough, you weigh your gold out and you basically see what gold is going for that day, and then when you sell it, you make a nice little profit. And of course 14 karat, 18 karat, 10 karat, they all go for different amounts. So what I would do is, it's 14 karat, separate the 14K, separate the 10K, separate the 18K. So when you go to sell your jewelry or your scraps, you have them itemized, and it's easier to keep track so you don't get screwed by the person you're selling to. Also, make sure that you're selling to someone who's has a good reputation. Some of these guys at the coin shops and pawn shops will try to get over on you. So never walk into a pawn shop and say, I don't know what this is worth. Always do your research first. Trust me, I know. Other than that, that's what I have. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Scout out.
We'll be right back.